Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hendrick.
Endrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm a government contractor. I work in IT.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I call myself an adventurous guy.
Okay.
I love being outdoors, having fun, thrill seeker. That's it.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who's mature, emotionally intelligent, such as like they know how to deal with their traumas, their feelings, and things of that nature.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
More than one kid. If you're too ratchet, you don't know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Just know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Don't do it too much, I like to have fun too.
All right. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And there's only 5 ladies, so let me have you just pop one. Just one balloon. I know you thought I was going to skip this part, huh?
This
Go
is
ahead,
early.
just pop one.
Okay. It has nothing to do with none of you guys. You guys are all beautiful, but I'm sorry, ma'am.
All right, your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
All right, and Diamond, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's pretty handsome, so I didn't really see anything wrong with him. I was just getting to hear what he had to say some more. So, yeah, that's why I kept my balloon.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I was just drawn to, the other woman. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. Ladies, how would you take care of our household in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. And how I would take care of the house, I would clean it, of course. The dishes, I would just keep everything tidy because I'm a very clean person. I can't have a dirty fridge or anything messy or out of place. But I would also say that if you come home and you see me starting to be worn out from doing all of that, I would also, it'd be very nice if my man would come help me handle the house, especially if it's a big house, because I plan to live in a nice home. So not an apartment for the rest of my life. So I would take care of it very well, and I'll also cook. I know how to cook, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it.
Over here, your name and age and answer to his question.
Ane, 29. And of course, like she said, cooking and cleaning, I think that's a must. I love to cook. I don't want to be the only one cleaning, so definitely want to, share those responsibilities. But I like to keep a happy house. I think when we get stuck in a little routine at home, that can be a little boring. So I like to keep it fun because that's the place of our peace. So, yeah.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age.
I'm trying to figure something out here. I mean, I've been married. I was married for 11 years. I took care of a lot of things, especially the bills, the yard, the cars, all the stuff, the garbage, all the stuff men supposed to do. And plus, I loved my family. I spend time with my daughters and teaching them stuff. But I'm trying to figure out, there's 24 hours in a day. There's man, there's woman. If I'm doing a mission, I don't anticipate my woman, my wife, to help me do the mission, and she's doing another mission. That means we are killing 2 birds simultaneously. We're taking care of 2 tasks simultaneously. I wouldn't want her to stop doing what she's doing to help me. I can get through it. I'll get through it. I'll figure it out. And I would want my woman to figure it out too and get through it, going from A to Z on the task like I do. I go from A to Z on the task. 2 grown people – 'Doing what we need to do to keep the house together and afloat. And I would want my woman to figure it out too and get through it, going from A to Z on the task like I do. I go from A to Z on the task. 2 grown people – 'Doing what we need to do to keep the house together and afloat. And I would want my woman to figure it out too and get through it, going from A to Z on the task. 2 grown people – 'Doing what we need to do to keep the house together and afloat. But for some reason, today's woman want her hand held when it comes to tasking the house. But if she goes outside this four walls of the home that we share, her boss can inundate her with multiple tasks and say, "Hey, you're multitasking, and I like the way you do it." She will not complain. She will do task after task after task when she leaves the house. We men go through the same stuff, but we don't come home and say, "Hey, baby, help me cut the grass, help me change the oil, help me trim these trees, help me clean the gutters." We don't do it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the ladies, man. Y'all gotta be able to tackle tasks in your dwelling, in the house that you share with your man, your husband, your family, and do it as if your boss told you. Other than saying, "Hey, boss, could you help me do what you told me to do because I can't do it alone?" He will cut you from the team immediately. But for some reason, man, the world got all women thinking that they can only do the Herculean missions outside the home. The boss don't care about y'all. He don't give a shit about y'all. He just wants you to do what he needs you to do. Husbands want the same energy. Because a good man, a real husband, is going to stand up, provide, protect, and cover. He's not going to ask you to do a task with him while you're doing your task. You got manly tasks, you got womanly tasks, you got gender roles. That's like a 4-letter word today, gender roles. Gender roles make things flow easily and smooth. All right, man, we got to get it together, man. We got to get it together before we go under. Let's continue.
Answer to his question.
I'm Jabria, I'm 29. So I have a pretty busy schedule. So I've adapted a technique that works for me as far as like cleaning my house. So like cleaning as I go midweek, like Tuesdays used to be my work from home days. So I really would deep clean Tuesdays, and Sundays are always a reset for me. But I'm gonna be realistic, like I'm going through OCS, like I have changes coming on. So I hire sometimes people to clean my house because if I don't have the time, then that's just easier for me. So it may not be me always cleaning, but the house would be clean. Like, yeah, so.
What's OCS mean?
Officer Candidate School.
Oh, yeah. I actually knew that, but just want to make sure.
See, she's saying she got to go to officer candidate school so she will help somebody clean, and that's fine. She's by herself right now. When she gets married, say the man and the woman get married, and the woman brings another woman in to help clean and do the things that she's supposed to be doing. Because he's going to be doing what he's supposed to be doing in that house. But when a woman introduces another woman to her husband, it's just bringing in temptation. It's just bringing in temptation. Women need to tackle missions outside their home or inside their home like they do outside of their home with vigor and gusto and with a zest and zeal to get it done. They don't complain one iota when they go outside those four walls to go to work. But when they come into their own place where they lay their head, supposed to be clean, organized with peace and a good meals so people can stay healthy, for some reason, now, I don't date men, I date women. But for some reason, women, in my experience, are dropping the ball. I can't say that for men because I handle the ball that God gave me to provide, protect, and cover my family. Yes, I'm a divorcee, but my daughter's about to graduate from college next month. So I've done my job with no student loan debt. I've done my job to provide, protect, and cover. But for some reason, the ladies are dropping the ball. They're not owning up to their share of responsibility within the house. Yes, every woman got sex. She got coochie, she got vagina, but a man got the same. We got penises. Y'all riding on vagina as if, hey, that's all I need to bring and that's it. No, it takes more than vagina to keep a happy home. Is that part of it? Yes, that's part of it, but that's not the end all be all. When there's millions of women out here that will do what you don't want to do. Ladies, y'all gotta get it together. All I can do is tell you this bit of wisdom. Everything that's popular in America is wrong. All this hot summer girl and boss, all the popularity, all the things that's popular in America is wrong, especially when it comes to man and woman, that union, husband and wife, that family. Everything that's popular is wrong. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
Yes, Jessica, 27. I look at it as like a partnership, and so wherever what needs to be taken care of, I don't look at it as, oh, you are a woman or you are a man, so therefore you are assigned these gender roles. I look at it as, okay, what needs to be taken care of? This is a partnership. If I see, for example, I'm just going to use the scenario. If just because there is this societal standard that, oh, men should go out and do this and that. God forbid if you were to lose your job or something happened to you, I would step up and do what I have to do. It's no question about it. It's not he's a man, so he has to do this. It's a partnership. I don't look at numbers, 50-50, 25. No, I don't look at that. I look at it as, what can I do to step into this role to help my man and vice versa.
Powerful.
Okay, I'm going to have you pop one balloon based off of anything you've heard so far and what you've seen.
Okay. They all had like really good answers.
I know, they did.
So that's really hard. But okay. Sorry.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I mean, I like his style. He's handsome, so yeah.
All right, nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I resonated more with the other answers. It has nothing to do with what she said. Honestly, this is hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head back. We do have 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
So imagine this is a scenario-based question. So imagine we're going to an event, ladies, and we have to take my mother with me. Who is sitting in the front seat and who is sitting in the back seat?
I mean, to each his own, his brother, that's a unique question. But if any man is married and he's married to his wife, unless his mother is handicapped, where she can easily get easily accessible to get in the front, in the front passenger seat. And if she's not handicapped, I know for me, I can speak for myself, my mom is going to be riding in the back seat. If I got my wife with me and we're going somewhere, my mother would be in the back seat unless she's handicapped and can only get in the front seat where it's easily accessible. That's about it. Other than that, I'm like, hey, the first lady is sitting shotgun right beside me.
Sheesh. Okay, let's start down there. Oh, okay, let's start here and then we'll go over there.
Sorry, so I would definitely want to sit in the front seat. But I just kind of have a question. How do you manage your relationship with your mom? It kind of sounds like there's a tug with...
There's actually
Your
no
mom and
tug of
your-
war. This
okay.
is a question that I was asking because I just wanted to gauge your mindset.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm definitely a passenger princess.
my mother is the type of lady that would want my lady to sit in the front seat.
Okay,
You know, so I just wanted to see, where your mind was at
okay.
in that regards. So
Did that answer your question?
yeah, that answers.
Okay. And what about here?
Yeah, I was literally going to say right when you said that, I'm definitely sitting in the front. I mean, I would love your mother just like how you love your mother, not as much, but I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want I don't want to be with a mama's boy. That's absolutely not going to happen.
And,
Yeah, it's just a respect thing.
yeah, it's-
Yeah.
it was honestly just a respect thing. I just wanted to see if, you know, like, you would just like be humbled enough to be like, oh, Ma, you can sit here. And then she'd be like, no, 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 you are the wife.
Maybe if she had a disability or something,
Exactly.
of course she could sit in the front. I would never, like, if she had a walker or something. I don't know how old your mother is, but
Yeah.
of course. But if that's not the case,
She would choose the lady
Yes.
first for sure. But I just wanted to see where my
Sure.
shit was. That's all.
Okay. And then we did get a pop balloon.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll just start off by saying that I do find you handsome, and I like what you were saying earlier and the fact that you articulated what you liked and your desires and things along those lines. For me, the reason why I popped it was because of the question itself. Just in the past, I've gotten questions like that, and I've heard questions like that on social media, and there's always been like a frenzy around those. And for me, I just did not see the significance in the question being asked. And that's just me personally. I just didn't see the significance in it. When I think about myself and my significant other, husband or something in the future, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm going to let his mother sit in the front. I'm going to sit in the front. I'm always going to be respectful of my elders, of course, always and forever. But that's not the first thing that comes to my mind of, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sit up in the front because of this, or I'm going to sit up in the front. I don't think about stuff like that. And so when you asked that question, it was more so of me, I'm not going to have an answer because it's not like I'm going to blatantly disrespect your mother or she would blatantly disrespect me or expect me to sit up in the front. For me, it was just more so of I didn't see the point of the question being asked.
Mindset thing. That's all. It wasn't nothing specific. I just wanted to see where your mind was at. Because my mother is the type of lady that respects my lady first, you know? So she would definitely choose you and tell me, like, no, let her sit in the front. You
I
know?
respect that. And I mean,
I just wanted to see where your mind was at, like, with the humbleness and all of that.
oh yes, and I'm very humble. I don't want that to be confused. I'm very humble and I do respect my elders. I love elderly people. I hang around them all the time. Anybody who knows me could say that I'm very respectful towards the elderly and I would put them before me. For me, it was just more so of the question itself and the frenzy, social media, and I'm not trying to connect the two. But for me, I just didn't see the point of asking that question. And I know the intention behind it, but the impact it had on me with it and the point of asking, I'm like, well, he may not like my answer or something along those lines. So yeah.
Roger that,
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
of course. She's a nice girl.
Thank you. Okay. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy?
2 shorties left.
You do? Okay. Let's start over here. What's your question?
So, what do you value most in your relationships?
I value respect. I value loyalty. Somebody who's willing to try and not give up, you know, because life is full of ups, downs. Y'all be willing to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, can I ask multiple? Okay.
go ahead.
Did we talk about kids yet? Do you have kids?
I have no kids.
Okay. You want kids?
Of course.
And are you marriage minded?
Am I what?
Marriage minded.
That is the goal.
Okay.
Within the next 2 years or 3 years, 5 years, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
With intention.
All right. That's all I have for now.
Okay. Any questions over here?
I was just going to ask like what his 5-year plan was. And if it didn't have marriage in it, it would have been a huge pop. Okay. But a question that I would have, so where are you from? Well, like where are you located?
All right, so I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Shout out to Baltimore, too.
My sister and my nieces live out in Maryland. Yeah.
So I commute from Maryland to Virginia a lot because of work.
Oh, I have family in Virginia. That's crazy.
So
And where are you?
Oh, I'm in California.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Yes.
It's on the left.
That's
It's on the left.
Yeah,
coast.
it's a bit of a distance. So what does respect look like to you in a relationship? Because I would say like respect is lacking a lot in relationships. A lot of people say I love you and still hit you, love you and still cheat on you. So what does respect look like?
respect is just that. Like, my woman is my queen, you know. I want her, I want her decision in everything I do. So I'm gonna always confide in her, and we're gonna do it as a team. It's never just my mindset, it's what we can do. It's a partnership. That's how I see it. So yeah.
Also, do you drink?
Yeah.
Or okay. Do
I
you-
drink sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Do
Occasionally.
you smoke weed?
No, ma'am. The type of work I do, you know, like I said, government contractor.
Yes.
I can't.
So you don't like have substance abuse issues or with alcohol, anything like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, I just have to make sure. I gotta make sure.
I can't be with
You never
anybody.
know.
Like she live a healthy life.
Yeah, I can't be with
Lifestyle.
anybody who's into that lifestyle because of my work, the nature of my job. So
So one more question. Sorry.
Okay, last one, girl.
Last one. Do you prioritize like your health, fitness, nutrition, anything like that?
yes, ma'am. So right now I'm like on a fitness journey. It's gonna take at least a year. You know, it's not like a 3-month thing. I'm gonna have to do this thing for a year to see where it's at. So yeah, I
Have you
eat right.
and you started?
I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just where it's at. I just keep going every day.
Okay.
All right. Okay, it's time to pop. We've got two, I know, two wonderful ladies left, but you do have to pick just one. So whose are you popping?
No questions, right?
No. You'll get one more when they come up here.
you guys
But for
asked
now,
Two shorties.
okay, this last, if you got a question, is it going to help you really determine between the two of them? Or are you going to ask just any old question? Is this question going to help you really pick?
I'll just make up my mind.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. You guys are both like, yeah, this is, oh, I dropped the toothpick.
Got another one for you. Don't worry.
Can I? Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Charlie, I'm a nice guy, okay? Just remember that. I'm sorry. But you guys, her eyes was doing something to me. So.
Oh, okay. Let's come over here then. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He's a nice gentleman, nice looking, nice the way he articulated everything that, he said. So that's why.
All right. I saw it was really, really tough, but why did you end up popping her balloon?
I popped her balloon because of the eye contact that I received from her. You know, I just felt a spark.
You felt it, okay.
Yeah.
I noticed you trying to make that connection. I seen it.
Yeah. Because it was hard. It was hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on that way. I'll have you stand on that side of me, scoot over there. I'll have you stand right over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you?
Yes, I have two, but they're quick.
Okay.
So how do you feel about long distance?
Where are you located?
California. I'm closer to San Diego.
It is what it is. You know, I'm willing to work with it. That's just life. You can't control that.
And then also, like down the line, I'd like to have children. And me personally, I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are going to look at them or treat them a certain type of way, or they have to work harder because they're black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
Okay, that's easy. I'm first generation Ghanaian, so life has not been easy. You know, you had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So
No excuses, baby girl. You got to go get it. You got to dig down deep and go get it. If you want it, go and get it.
I mean, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids, you know, like nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it. So, yeah, I'm going to teach them that.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't want any kids are, wooey's me, I'm black, I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no
Absolutely not.
victim mindset.
Okay.
You
I know
against
that's
you.
right.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's not-
No victim Olympics here. That's what he's saying. Pretty much no victim Olympics. I mean, he's dark skinned like me. So I already know this brother had to go get it. He had to dig deep and go get it.
it's you against you.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you good? Any final question? You're good?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her? Is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
You said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We got a match.
That's good. I see this couple, you're both young, exuberant, got a lot of good energy, and she's into fitness, and her lifestyle is immaculate. I can tell when I checked her Instagram. And this brother, he said he's on a 1-year journey to tighten himself up. I mean, men, we could, as long as we on the grind daily, or at least 5 days, 3 to 5 days a week, we can tighten up. And he's young too. He can tighten up in about 3 to 4. I'm saying at max 5 months, he can tighten up. But both of them are on the right path to keeping their lifestyle healthy and as physically fit as possible. And only thing is the distance. Now, he just came out his mouth and said, hey, you can't help where you live. It is what it is, which is facts. So if he can get over that hurdle with the distance, because he's on the right coast and she's on the left coast, you got all the flyover states get to each other, which I'm sure they'll work that out and just become a good couple. They'll work through it. And I wish them nothing but the best.
Yeah. I'll take the mic. There you go. Go ahead, get your man, girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.
And there we have it. Episode 49, Pop the Balloon to Find Love. If you haven't, comment, like, subscribe, and share. This is a new YouTube channel, Picky People, and we're picking up some steam, and I really appreciate it. But once again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everyone wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.